that mystifies me about you is, well, you live in L.A.
Yes.
And when she came to New York, I was told that the one thing she wanted to do was meet Big Ange.
Yeah.
Now, have you all been following Big Ange?
Yes, my wives. Like, I love my wives. Like, I'm kind of addicted to, that's my little guilty pleasure.
I don't get Big Ange.
Big Ange, are you kidding me?
I just don't get her.
I put it to you like this. Big Ange is your version of Nene or Wendy Williams, okay? Now, I don't know how Big Ange would feel about me, how Wendy Williams would feel about
or Nene, for that
matter. But she's like the white version of Nene as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you actually meet Big Ange?
Yes, I did, and I want to tell you another little story. Like back in the day, and I'm just kind of telling you some of my personal business.
Okay, all right.
And y'all too. But back in the day, I used to be a stripper. Back in the day, way back in the day.
Hello?
I mean, back in the day, I was doing stand-up comedy.
Right.
I was broke, okay? So I had to kind of help pay for my comedy.
So you went from stand-up comedy to a little stripping on the side.
I would go to stripping on the side to help support my stand-up comedy career.
Would you ever mix the two, like stripping comedy?
I would always do that. Let me tell you why. Because I wouldn't want to get butt naked. So the way that I would get out of that is by telling jokes. So I would always get off.
Wait, do guys who go to strip clubs, and I gotta admit, I think I've only been to one once in my life. You know, clearly I'm not the target demo. And I only went because it was a friend's from college bachelor party, and I was the one being like, really? Can we leave now?
Right,
Can we go now?
right.
But,
that's how I would be, too.
But my sense is the guys who go there, they don't really want to be giggling.
No, they don't.
I mean, well, maybe they want to giggle, but they don't want to be, like, laughing.
They don't.
Right.
They usually come because they want to see what Big Ange got. You follow what I'm saying? But the way... I would be so charismatic, seriously, that by the time I started telling jokes and I might have gotten to my G-string or something, it was time to go. Like, the time was up. But the first club that I ever worked at was in Staten Island.
Okay.
So when I saw the whole Mob Wives in Staten Island, I was like, wow, I used to be hanging out there back in the day.
Right,
you
feel like it's kind of coming home.
I felt a little connected.
Okay, all right.
From back in the day, y'all.
Right.
I'm a different person today now.
I understand you actually went to Big Ange last night.
I had to go see the Drunken Monkey. I had to. And I wanted to see Big Ange up close and personal. And I'm just like fascinated that she would have those boobs that are just so big.
I just don't understand how somebody does that to themselves and what they see when they look in the mirror.
But you know
don't you ever ask yourself, like, what does Big Ange see?
Let me tell you, Big Ange saw, look, Dr. DeVito is who Big Ange said gave her the whole thing, right?
Well, that's the other question. What doctor would like be like, oh yeah, that's a good idea?
No, and they're hard. I touched them, you guys.
Oh, Lord.
I did. I had to see what they felt like. Because she bumped into me, Anderson. She bumped into me and I almost fell.
Well, I was
like, whoa, those things are heavy.
How did you approach that with Big Ange? Were you just like, I want to touch your breast?
You know what I said? I said, Big Ange, your boobs just bumped into me. Can I touch them? And she was like, go ahead.
Why doesn't that surprise you? We actually have a tape of you. I have not seen this, so let's take a look.
Yeah. Hey, Anderson. I just got into the NYC, but before I come down to the studio, I had to come down to Staten Island. I am dying to visit Big Ange at the Drunken Monkey. What's up?
Where's that little silver fox of yours?
I am co-hosting with him tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. Well, can you tell us about the book? Bigger is better.
Me.
Shall I come back there? Let's make a Cosmo. Uh-oh, that's a lot of vodka. Get. Anderson, you are the best, though. I really do love you. Here's to you for real.
Anderson, congratulations on your new season. And you better get to the Drunken Monkey so we can